What's the worst case of injustice you've seen? My best friend's mom got arrested for child abuse. The evidence? Bruises all over his arms and legs. Child services took him away that same night. I watched them drag him screaming from his house while neighbors whispered and pointed. Tommy had this rare blood disorder that made him bruise if you barely touched him. Like a high five would leave marks for weeks. His mom spent every penny on his medical bills, driving 3 hours to specialists twice a month. The school nurse who reported it was new and never bothered reading his medical file, just saw the bruises and made the call. When Tommy's mom tried explaining at the police station, they laughed. That's what they all say. Tommy called me crying from the foster home that first night. Said his new parents locked him in the basement when he wet the bed. His blood disorder made him weak. He couldn't control it. I begged my mom to call someone. She said we couldn't interfere with the system. Tommy's mom hired a lawyer with money she didn't have, sold her car, borrowed from relatives, maxed out credit cards. Then Tommy's real dad showed up. The same man who bolted when Tommy got diagnosed at age 3. Suddenly, he wanted to be father of the year and filed for emergency custody that same week. The foster parents started getting aggressive. Tommy showed up to our secret meetups with new bruises. Real ones this time. When he told his caseworker, she shrugged. Boy's rough house, it's normal. Tommy's mom found out and went ballistic. Marched into the foster home demanding answers. They called the cops on her. Now she had a trespassing charge too. Her lawyer said it made her look unstable. The court date got moved up. Tommy's dad hired the best attorney in town. Where'd he get that money? Nobody asked. Tommy's mom still had her overworked public defender who'd met her once. During depositions, Tommy's dad lied through his teeth. Claimed he'd been sending support all along. Forged bank statements, fake receipts, the works. His lawyer coached him perfectly. Tommy's mom's evidence kept getting delayed or misfiled. The week before the hearing, something weird happened. Tommy's dad started wearing a police uniform to the courthouse. Just hanging around, chatting with officers, acting like he belonged. People started recognizing him, nodding respectfully. Tommy's caseworker suddenly changed her tune, started writing reports about how his mom was emotionally unstable, and his dad showed real promise. The same dad was now their hero. Tommy's doctor tried to testify. His appointment got rescheduled 3 times. When he finally made it to court, the judge cut him off after 2 minutes. "We've heard enough medical testimony," she said. The night before the final hearing, Tommy snuck out to see his mom one last time. She was living in her car by then, couldn't afford rent without her job. He climbed through my bedroom window at midnight, sobbing. "They're going to give me to him, aren't they?" That morning, Tommy's dad showed up in full dress uniform. He'd apparently joined the force just weeks after filing for custody. The bailiff shook his hand before court started. The prosecutor chatted with him like an old friend. Tommy's mom sat alone at her table. When Tommy was called to testify, his dad's lawyer objected to every question about the bruises. "Leading the witness," he kept saying. Tommy couldn't explain his condition. The judge sustained every objection. During the court hearing, Tommy's mom brought mountains of proof. The judge barely glanced at them, but Tommy's dad? He brought one thing, a photo of himself at his new job, wearing a police uniform. Tommy's mom lost her son to the same system that was supposed to protect him. All because cops protect their own, even the deadbeat ones. Tommy lives with his hero dad now. I see him sometimes. He's not the same kid.